Modern Warfare 3 once again brings the multiplayer experience to the Call of Duty universe, and this one is unique in comparison to previous ones due to the fact that all of the launch maps are old school maps from the original Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009, all being remastered. So there is a little bit of a twist on this year's multiplayer experience, and I'm about to talk through what I like and don't like about it now. Enjoy! Kicking it off with the staple of all Call of Duty games, how did the guns feel? Obviously, in Modern Warfare 2, the guns felt dreadful. There was a lot of visual recall, a lot of smoke coming out of the end of the barrel of the gun. That's not the case with Modern Warfare 3. The guns feel really, really good. Also, talk about Gunsmith as well. There's no tuning this year. It's literally just back to how it was in Modern Warfare 2019, where basically we had 5 attachments per weapon. That's what we got. That's what we have again this time round. Much like Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 3 features movement. Yes, it's no longer slow running around the map like we had in Modern Warfare 2. No longer struggling to outplay players. We have movement. We have slide cancelling back. Now, all the maps are the original maps from Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009. They've all been remastered and they all look fantastic. All obviously being brought up for this new modern engine. Also added doors and stuff to the maps as well. However, I think that for the most part, they all feel really great. There are some maps that don't feel great, and we're going to get onto that later on. But to be able to play maps like Afghan again, Wasteland again, you know, these iconic maps from Call of Duty past is great, and to be able to have them in sort of this new experience, I think it's a fantastic thing. The camo grind has been made even easier this year. It was obviously made easy with Modern Warfare 2. However, we had to do maybe 50 guns in Modern Warfare 2. This year we have to do 36 for multiplayer. The camos look great. And there's also been the removal of stuff like long shots. There's no longer sort of having to psych yourself up mentally to sit and do long shot after long shot after long shot. I think there's only like 80 long shot kills, I think, for challenges in this game, which is a big, big win. I do think it might be a little bit too easy, though. There is only 36 guns, and obviously as they add in more guns as the seasons go on, it means stuff like the grenade launcher doesn't need to be done. You know, there'll be easier weapons that you just don't really need to do. So we'll wait and see what happens, but I think that it might be a little bit too easy. However, at the same time, it's probably geared up for casuals who can't sit and grind camos like constantly for like 8 hours a day. You know, it's very much made and tailored for the people who finish work, maybe work 9 till 5 or whatever, finish work, and come home, play Call of Duty for maybe 2-3 hours a night, and then go to bed. I think that's what it's kind of tailored for. There is obviously a big camo grind for Modern Warfare 2 weapons in Zombies, and also the Modern Warfare 3 weapons are in Zombies as well. I might try it and see if it's any good, but for the most part, I think I'll probably just stick to the multiplayer ones. For me personally, and this is from someone who has played multiplayer in all of the original Call of Duties, you know, I was there for Call of Duty CD, back in Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, stuff like that. I would say this is the best multiplayer experience we've had from a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 3. I don't really rate the multiplayer of many other Call of Duty games that we've had since that. However, it feels like we're kind of a little bit back in the direction that multiplayer is going to get a lot of love this year. There are some things that do need tweaking, and we'll get onto that now. So Modern Warfare 2 features a long, convoluted way of unlocking weapons where basically you had to use maybe a Lockman AR rifle and then use the Lockman battle rifle before you got to actually unlock the Lockman submachine gun. You had to go down the weapon track. Now, Modern Warfare 3 has got rid of that, which is a good thing, and now you unlock guns as you hit, say, maybe like level 14, level 21, stuff like that. However, they've also added in, which is very, very baffling, an armory feature. Now, this armory feature unlocks at level 25, and then basically you have to do the daily challenges, you know, like the 3 daily challenges that pop on the left-hand side of the screen, or like maybe spawn 3 times with attack insertion, or get 5 AR headshots, something like that. You've got to do those 3 daily challenges, and then do a bonus challenge, which is typically just getting wins in the game when you're playing, which isn't too bad, to unlock a weapon. Now, I don't get this. You can unlock a weapon, you can unlock sort of new perks, you can unlock new equipment, you can unlock attachments for weapons. Why have we got to have this sort of confusing system that just doesn't need to be there? Why can't we just have the traditional just sort of progression status that we have had in previous Call of Duty? You know, you hit just a certain level and you just unlock everything as you go along the way. It makes it much easier. Now, I've praised the maps for how good they look and how good it is to be back on some of the old school iconic maps. However, the maps don't play as well as they used to, and I think that's probably down to skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, skill-based matchmaking back in the original Modern Warfare 2009 was kind of really just based on connection-based matchmaking. There was never really a lot of, okay, you're this sort of skill level, so you're going to be against other players of this skill level. You kind of really found matches based on just basically connection, really. However, in the Modern Warfare 3, you play, obviously, skill-based matchmaking is a much more prominent thing, and because of this, the maps play really, really slow, some of them. They play a little bit strange as well. Like, buildings get camped on maps like Subbase, that would never ever be fought in during the original Modern Warfare. Terminal, all the fighting happens sort of around the back of the airport rather than that main corridor where, you know, there's glass where you can see the big plane and stuff like that. it's weird how the map play, I'm not going to lie. They look good and it's good to be back on them, but it is a bit strange how they play, and I purely think that is down to skill-based matchmaking, and people, obviously, I'm probably one of them as well, I will hold my hands up, taking the game a little bit too seriously. Also, the problem with bringing back the old maps means we've got maps like Derail and Estate all back in this game. They were dreadful in 2009, they're dreadful now. I don't think I've played a game of Derail yet where it's actually gone to the actual full score limit. It's always gone to the time limit. One of the problems that SBMM has caused for the launch of Modern Warfare 3 is that the Modern Warfare 2 guns that you've been using for the last year, they're fully leveled, you've got all the attachments for them, stuff like that, they're all in the game for this year. At launch as well. I feel like they should have maybe been delayed until the launch of Season 1 and sort of integrated in then. But now you get some super sweaty lobbies where people are using fully kitted out guns, while I'm just trying to level up some Modern Warfare 3 guns. I think there should have been a delay between implementing the Modern Warfare 2 stuff into the game. I know essentially Modern Warfare 3 is just a DLC for Modern Warfare 2. We all know it at this point. However, I think they could have delayed waiting off. Obviously, they're going to add some Modern Warfare 2 maps into the rotation when Season 1 launches. I think they should have done the same with the weapons as well. It was a problem last year, and it's again a problem this year. The UI, it's obviously just once again a constant scroll to the right. They did try and fix it for Modern Warfare 2's life cycle, and they didn't really do all that much of a good job. However, this year it's probably even worse because we've got more weapons, we have more attachments. Alright, we don't have tuning this year, which is good. However, if you looked at the optic attachments for some of the guns, you literally, there's so many optics now, you just have to scroll to the right constantly, and it just needs to be a better way of looking at attachments and thinking why are they all there? First of all, why are they all there? And two, how do you sort through them? That is the thing, because how many optic attachments do you really use? Especially with Warzone drops. We all used the AIM-OP 4 for the last year. So why do we need all these attachments? I don't really see the point of it. Also, I haven't managed to find one really. I don't know if it is in the game, it might be, but I've really struggled to find it. Again, because of the UI, is that there's no really good way to filter between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 attachments. I want to use I want to use the new stuff. It's a new game. I want to use the Modern Warfare 3 sites. I want to use the Modern Warfare 3 attachments. Instead, a lot of the attachments are just basically from Modern Warfare 2 that are right at the start of my sort of UI little scrolly thing, and yeah, I think it kind of needs a better way of sorting out that system. But overall, as I've mentioned, it is a solid multiplayer experience. It is definitely the best one, in my opinion, that we've had since Black Ops 3. I'm looking forward to playing multiplayer this year for the first time, rather than just using it as I'm just going to level guns and then just use it for Warzone kind of thing. I am enjoying the old maps. For me, it is a very, very good nostalgia trip, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It's good. It could be better with some changes. I'm probably going to give it a 7 out of 10, maybe even an 8, which I think for a modern Call of Duty multiplayer experience is the best you can ask for.